Thank you, Mr. Speaker. This bill is about reforming the car buying process to protect Oregon consumers when a dealer overpromises and underdelivers in regard to financing the sale. Now, most of us here have probably been through the car buying experience. You spend hours at the dealership sitting with the salesperson while they offer you every warranty and service that they have available. You slog through a mountain of paperwork, and if you're financing the sale through the dealer, you have to go through wage verifications and provide pay records and many more forms. And by the time you sign on the dotted line, you are exhausted but relieved that the process is finally over. For too many Oregonians, though, the story is not over. They receive a call up to 2 weeks after they drive off the lot telling them that the terms they were promised cannot be met. The dealer informs them that the lender did not approve the terms that they were quoted, and that regrettably they'll either have to pay more or they'll have to bring the vehicle back, pay for its use over the past couple of weeks, and have to start the process all over again. If the customer says, well, can I get my trade-in vehicle back? Oftentimes they're told, I'm sorry, that vehicle has been sold and isn't available anymore. The buyer feels trapped. They don't know what else to do, and if they've taken time off work or they've arranged child care, or maybe there's a language barrier that prevents them from continuing to shop for a vehicle, they just have to accept the increased terms that have been offered. In far too many cases, unscrupulous salespeople will intentionally offer generous financing terms they know they cannot live up to in order to close the deal. And then up to 2 weeks later, they'll use these high-pressure sale tactics to push a consumer into a less favorable contract. House Bill 3178 is designed to ensure that Oregon consumers are not put in this position again. It reforms the sale process in a number of key ways. First, it shortens the timeline the dealer has to secure financing from the lender from 14 days to 10 days. Second, if the dealer is unable to secure the promised financing terms within that time frame, the contract is voided. The buyer can return the vehicle without financial penalty and cannot be charged unless there is excessive wear and tear on that vehicle. Third, the dealer will be required to provide a separate and conspicuous disclosure form to the customer, laying out what their rights are and providing them with consumer protection resources if the dealer does not live up to their promised terms. And finally, if the customer did use a trade-in as part of the sale and the dealer gets rid of it before the financing is finalized, they will have to compensate the consumer. These reforms will create a fairer and more equitable and transparent sales process for every Oregonian purchasing a motor vehicle. The bill was passed out of committee without opposition, and I urge an aye vote. Thank you.